Hello everyone, my name is Jerry and thank you for tuning into the channel Carnivore in the Middle of the Forest. But I'd like to consider this to be more along the lines of a lifestyle channel because I'll be frank, I don't eat 24/7. I will highlight some of the meals and you gotta stay tuned for my lunch/work dinner today because it's going to be phenomenal. I'm running a little bit late today to go to my tanning appointment. I want to talk about what has been going on at my place of employment and how sometimes I'm not sure if this is normal because bear in mind I was a retired realtor practicing real estate for 24 years before Jack, my husband, said, Jerry, we're going to move up north to Wisconsin and retire. So, okay, fine. Long story short, I was bored out of my mind. I didn't want to practice real estate traveling back and forth 75 miles a day, just showing houses for hours on end, having to fill up the vehicles. So I applied to work for a part-time job. I went to a company in Wisconsin. It's called Manpower. Don't get all weird on me. That's the name of the company. It's not People Power. So Manpower had a job. They asked me, well, there's an opening here at a company, and what it is has to do with light assembly, putting things together. I'm thinking, can't be that difficult, right? Well, after a couple of years working for the Manpower company, the company decided to hire me full on. Roll the clock forward, and now I am 14 years, well, it will be in June, 14 years that I've been a full-time employee for this company, and things have changed so much. We had our first plant manager. He was just a wonderful man. He glowed with his faith, his love for the people, as well as business. Unfortunately, it was his health that caused him to retire. So subsequently, we've had several plant managers throughout the years. Now, things have changed so much. We used to be very family-oriented, take care of each other. If someone had an issue, say with one of their children, that they were hospitalized, we would all work together, pull our resources together, financial, be it help, be it whatever anybody could offer to the family, you would do, or you would give to the family. And that was the way it used to be. We used to have birthday cards when people had untimely deaths in their family, any death in their family, actually. There was a card out there that all of the employees signed for our condolences. Slowly but surely, these things started dropping. We would have safety bonuses where if our plant was safe for a quarter, and the fiscal year starts July 1st, that we would be given a safety bonus. Usually it was a gift card. So it was a gift card to either a gas station or to a grocery store, for example. We used to give out, we still do actually, the turkeys and the hams for Thanksgiving on behalf of the plant manager. So we've kept that. The cards, unless somebody, such as myself, if I knew Bill Smith, his wife passed away or his mother passed away, I'd put it out there and I'd put a little note. Bill Smith's mother passed away. For those that wanted to sign, they surely can. But the company doesn't do the card out there for everybody. I believe that it's a close relative where they'll send a plant, say, to the funeral on behalf of the company. I don't know. I haven't had anything given to me over a death. No one has died. By the grace of God at this time. And the care, the genuine caring about somebody's well-being as a fellow employee, that all went by the wayside. Have had several managers, plant managers, as I had stated, have had several human resources people that have changed, policies have changed. America has changed. Look at DEI, for example. Things have changed. But what had happened this week was there was an employee, we'll call him Bill, because I don't have anybody that I work with named Bill. Bill was called into management's office at the end of Bill's shift and was told that he no longer was able to work there. I don't know the circumstances about Bill, but Bill came to me and confided that he was given paperwork and he was told at this time that he cannot come back to work tomorrow. That's all I know. Wow, you think Bill would have committed suicide the way the gossip was going around that plant? Holy cats, it was insane. When Bill was in the office with management and HR, the floor was abuzz. Everybody was talking. And I knew something was up when I walked in the building. I knew it because nobody was working and everybody was talking, which I still call theft. That's theft of time. As long as your employer's name is on the front of the building, my front of my employer's name does not say Jerry. It says the name of the company. So as long as it says the name of the company, I work for them. I must give them my 100% from 1 o'clock until 9 p.m. every day. So the next day, Bill wasn't there. Yesterday, he wasn't there, etc., etc. Yesterday, another fellow employee came to me in confidence. We'll call him Roberto. So Roberto came to me and asked me if there was anything that could be done if Roberto felt like he was being targeted from another employee. So Roberto said that we'll name this person Angela. Roberto said Angela is calling him names, doing mean things, and this person said that it's almost like it's in high school. I said, unfortunately, I don't believe that there's nothing you can do. You can certainly, they have the open door policy at our employer, so you can certainly find that in the handbook and act upon that. They have a hotline, etc., that you can call, etc., etc. But the problem is, for example, if Roberto feels this way against Angela, maybe Angela is tight with the plant manager or with the human resources person, perhaps. And if that's the case, and you're going to go and ruffle some feathers, you might be stirring up more dust than what you want to clean up, if you know what I mean. So, that happened. And now I'm a block away from my tanning, so I will continue the story on a personal level, what happened to me yesterday. So, stand by. someone else's authority and someone else's business, that I did not experience any of the shenanigans that I did once I moved up north. And it seems like when you're in where we lived in Milwaukee, that you didn't really necessarily care about what happened to your neighbor. You just minded your own business. If your house needed shoveling, they'd come over and shovel, and vice versa with the other people, tit for tat, if you will. Stuff like that happened. You'd wave hello to everybody. These people up here, if they know that you have the flu, for example, at the start of a day, at the end of the day, you're spreading COVID. And you're at death's door. It's just that ridiculous. And again, I'm old. I should not feel like many of the other employees feel, that this is very high school-y, very juvenile, stuff that shouldn't even be taking place in the business world. But I digress. I'm almost at the job right now. I'm going to cut this part out right now and talk to you when it comes to my lunch dinner, my dinner later. Until then, cheers for now. Okay, I showed up in plenty of time to spare, so I thought I'm going to have my lunch right now. As you guys know, I take in the thermos the bone broth that I made with my egg drop soup. It's in this thermos. Did it super hot. I drink all the soup out of it. All the liquid, if you will. And open it up. Whoopsie. And open it up to the contents, which is the chicken and the egg drop noodles. And that's what I eat. It's still good. Hot, I mean. Not smoky hot. I did it smoky hot at 10 o'clock. And right now it's 1:45. I don't have to be inside till 1 o'clock. So I'm going to eat this along with the meat cookies. Just meat cookies today, Rita. I didn't make the Oreo, carnivore Oreo. Wah, wah. Boring. But this will fuel me until I make the surprise lunch later for you guys. All right, now I'm gonna eat. Cheers to your health. And this is the result. The nacho, not pizza, not nachos, pizzachos. Yeah, pizzachos. Yum. I think it needs a little more flavor, God. Let me sprinkle a little on there and give it a shot.